officearya.net. If you are not a member yet, you can just register. If you are a member, you just put your username and your password and then you just click login. Then you enter first and you see welcome and your username. When username is Marita, that's why it says welcome Marita. And then you have some icons to easy find what you want to do. You can also see it here in the menu. This is the standard design. So you see here, you have some background here. You can see it. And then on this, you see on this place, you have information on this side, and you have in the middle and on the right. So if you make a website or something and you have the standard, it will be like this type of style. But now I want to change it to the office area, to the wide design instead. So I click the office area and we scroll down. You see here we have a team office, this is the standard. And here is the wide layout for website and blog. I have that already. And then I click there and we make it wide for the office area and click submit. And you see directly the layout changed. So this is the wide. And here you see the icons looks like this instead. And you maybe prefer square. You can just click square and you have a square. We don't want to show the border around. You can make it invisible. You see here, but when you move around and remark it, then it's like square. So you can click the circle if you want it to be like invisible, but around instead when you put it on top of it, or you want it to show again, or you want the robots like this was in the standard area. You click just robots, then you have it there. Or you just want to change back to office, then you have it there. Okay, so you can see here, this is the theme for the website and blog. I have chosen the success layout for that one. Theme for office area, I have the standard, I have not changed it. So let's change it to something else. We can take green. You see it have changed here to green background and this on top. And you see here, this is still blue, the buttons and the text is blue, but we can change it. You see here it's white, we can change that one too. First you see here, background color for office area. So this is the first one. If you scroll down a little bit, then you will change for the website and CV and blog. So make sure that you change in the correct place where you want to change it, so you can see the difference. So now we want to change it so we can see it here. So let's change the background. It's the white here. So let's take some green color, like green or lime or whatever it is. So you see it directly. And see here, you see this is still like blue around like that. And the text you see is blue. And the buttons are blue. See the text is blue. And you see here the office color was blue on this one. So let's change it. So we take a dark green and we click save it. And you see the text color and also this one is changed. and the buttons are changed. And this one is hard to see that it's white around, but it's white. So we can take another color here. We can take the same as this one. And now it will be too hard to find exactly the same. So we can just put it there. Now we take the same and then save it. And it was hard to see. So we take another color so you can see it. Take yellow. It's more different on that one. Okay, now you can see it. It's yellow around. Can see how it looks like with we could take everything in yellow instead. Okay, text was very bad to see, but you see everything turns yellow then. It was not a good idea to have that on a green bottom. Or we can just make another, if we change it to something darker here instead, so it will be like the opposite. Then you maybe can see, then you can see the difference, you see? So you can play around, so you can change it if you prefer a darker color, or you maybe want to have it transparent. You can have it like this also. We just take it back. You can take another color also, so you can see. You can take pink. And now it looks terrible with those colors here, so we let's change it to something else. Maybe there. Cannot see the yellow color on this one, so we change it. That one maybe. Now we can see it. You see here change also. And the yellow. It takes same here. Now we have changed it. So how you can play around to make it look the way you wanted it to look like. And when you want to update your website or CV or add a blog, you just do it here. Now the most important is the website. So here you can just write. If you have the standard, then it will be show like here and an area here and an area here to put information. Now this is wide, then it's come after each other. So this is what show first here, and then the next. So if I will change this to the standard, this would be to the left. This one to the middle. And you see here, this is what is important here. And you can put like a header, but this one is since I have letters in my banner on the website, you will see it later. So that's why I have clicked those two, because then I can have those text there. Else, if I want to have my own banner background, to change like a picture instead, then I click those instead. If you have like a picture you want to use there. But now I want to use the text. So that's why I have put here the text, banner text. So I put my this text. This one is still, so it's always on the same place. So there you put the most important. So I put my name there. and the other words are floating around. So I put this as what is good for my CV. So I put those in those words there that fit my profession. So if you are a nurse or teacher or whatever, you can put those kind of words that fits there. So and then I put some extra information, and this is what will show on the, like the footer that is when we scroll down on your website and on your blog and CV, this information will show on those places. So you find it under where you update your website. There is where you find how to change the text there. So you put information here what you want to show. So if you make a blog, for example, like then one article you can link to it or something if it's something important that you want them to find easy or something that you want in the footer, you can put it there, and then you just save it. And I will show you my website. You see here, that is what I was talking about. Marita, that my name, that is still, so it will show in the middle there. And the other words are floating around. And this the background, like right now when I'm doing this one, it's late. So that's why it's like dark blue with stars on the background. Other times it will be another background here that will show depending on the time. So this is how it looks like. And here is the footer you see here. So it's individual. So not every member have the same information here. So you can put information there that is good for you. And here you can, and here you see also, the color of the text and, this one and just like this. You can, and I have the success background or team. So you can see here, see the background here. So it's that one I have chosen for this one. And then you can add a blog or edit the CV. Like blog, when you add a blog, you see it's like a blog article. So you can make like a new every day or something. So this is an article here, first one. And if you have an article you want to update, then you will be a update blog. Then it will be just this article here that I will update. And here is another article. So every article will get like in a own like this. So if you want to, I have an article you want to update, you just click on the right article that you want to change, and you can just update it. And here you can, or if you have many, then it will be on different pages if it's too many, and it's also be like here. It will show like that, so you can find it if it's too many to sort it out. You see here, it will be like the year and month. So if you have many, you see, I have not been that right so many. So here I have right to that month. So it could be. So it depends on how much you want to write. So it will be different between members. Some are very active and some don't write that much. And here, now you want to go back to office area, then you just click there, so then you're back here again. So you see the design is totally different depending on how you want the layout to looks like on your website and that, and how you want to look it in your office area. So it doesn't have to be the same colors between those two different places. And then you have friends. You can search for friends. You can also, and when you have become members, become friends, you can just send the messages or add them to team. If you add them to team also, then when you have created a plan and you go back to edit your plan, then you will see those friends that you have added to the team. So then you can click, to this small place where you can decide who of your friends that should be connected to that plan. So you can add people to the plan, and then they will find those that you have connected to. Then those friends will find it on the team plans. Then they will find it there. So So if your friends have connected you to plans, then you click there, then you will find it. But those that you have, this is your plans where you have created, then you will find those here. So those that you have connect people to, you will find it here. But if a friend have connected you to something, you will find it here. So, and if you want to make a plan, so you cannot add people now. It's when you have created one, then you can, when you edit it, then you will have here under where you can add people to it. So here is important. You need to make a deadline for it, so take some in the future, so you have some time to handle it. Person in charge. Those names that is here, you can decide on your own what sort of names you want to be there. You just do it on the team members, because team members, that is just names that you made up on your own, so it's not connected with friends. But you can put friends name that if you want to name whatever you want, because then you can have it like that. So you can put, because you cannot put the friends, you cannot put a friend here as a person in charge. So instead, but if you want the friend's name to be there, then you need to create those names here. You can just put whatever you want there. So then you can connect. So you put the person in charge, or if it's all or whatever. So you can do that. And the title of the task, it will be in the name of the link. So that is what you click when you see it in your plan. So name it so it's easy to understand what it is about. And if you have other if you want it to be connected to another plan, if you have make a plan before that, then you just click here to put that plan that should be like yeah, the top of it, and then it will come on under as connected plan. And if you want it to be worth something, you can put like an amount, only numbers, like 10 or whatever. For example, if you have if you share your profile with your family and kids or something, then you can just put names here or something if they use the same. But it's not wisely to do that. But you can do. But it's up to you if you want to do it. Then you can maybe put like one of your child's name, and then a small task, like clean that they should pick up things on the floor in the room or something, or you know, you know, yeah, do something, fix the bed or something. Then you can put a small amount, and like different. things, so very small tasks, then it will then be more motivated to handle it if they can get something for it. It doesn't have to be a big amount, but if there is many small things and small amounts, it can still be like they feel like they win on it, and you win also. So since those things get handled, that they really refuse to do in other times maybe. So it can be a way to make them motivated and to feel like it's fun to make plans, like, because a plan doesn't have to be a very big plan that is hard to reach the goal. You can just make it in smaller, steps. You small, uh, like if this one is the big ones, then you can make like the smaller things to handle. It's like you, for example, if you say you should clean a big room, for example, then you can make it in small, like clean the living area or something or whatever. Then you can put, okay, remove things from the floor and, clean the table or, yeah, clean the windows or change the curtains. Like it can be many small things to handle something. If you make like like if you make a plan. So also like if you make, like in a business, you doesn't have to put like everything should be handled. It can be like it's different people do different things for this to be completed. Like you just make it small under it. You can do that, so then it will be easier. And then you just write, and the better like you write what you want should be handled. It's easier for people to understand especially if you have connected to friends or something. So try to be specific. So you're not just say, right, I want to create a picture for me. Okay, fine. What sort of picture? You need to have some more details to make people understand what you want. So you understand. And then you just save it. And when you save it, then you go back to plans, and then you can open it to edit it. And then when you editing, edit, then you will see that you can add friends, those that you have added to the team. You can decide who of them that you will have connected to it if you want that. If you not use the same, like the same, everybody log into the same account. I think it can be better so that everybody have their own account instead, and then just connect it as friends, because then it can still work together on plans. Yes. So just try it out. And also here in the fun success road is, if you do that one, you can see the times on those of your friends that is faster than you, but only those that is faster, not those that is slower than you. So it's can be like a competition between friends, so it's for fun. So, but since it's nobody should be feel like bad about it, then it will not see if somebody drives slower. So it's just for fun. But you can make it like contest or something if you between you is something like sincere. You can see. And now I have just to do it together with myself, like my other. So this one was faster than me, and then it's like anytime you see that is chosen. But today, then this profile, my own profile here, was faster, so then nobody would show here. But since I know what date I did it with the other one, I can also show like the dates, a specific date, and you can see it like that. So you can make just for the whole year. The other profile was the fastest one, and it was in this month. But today I was faster. Huh? Nobody was faster than me. You see? So that, and then it will not be saved automatic. So if you just want to play and you don't want to save, then you don't have to save. But if you are faster or you feel like, okay, I want to save it, it's just fun. Then when you have drive, you will see the numbers here after you have drive, and then you click here, save last now. Then it will be saved, and then it will remember it here. And if you drive again and it is slower, but you can still save it, but it will, and then it will not overwrite the fastest one. So it will only save the fastest one today. And if you make and if you drive so it will faster than what you did before, and you save it, it will overwrite the other one, so it will save the one that was fastest. So you can do it like every day or something. If you can see it like if you work from home or something, you can use these ones to see it like you work. You drive to work anyway at home, so you can see it like that, like a fun thing to do. So you are welcome to try it out. So have fun and welcome as a member.